All right, it's 4:01, about to start a meeting for Monday, June 3rd, 2024.
Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez, Commissioner Michael Pacheco, Commissioner Bobby Carrillo,
Here.
Commissioner Ramiro Caballero,
Present.
Commissioner Daniel Chavez,
Here.
Commissioner Ricardo Medina,
Present.
Commissioner Itza Flores.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Motion to excuse absent members.
Second.
Any questions?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let us pray. Father, bless all our endeavors, bless all our people, and bless this meeting. Guide us in our discussions, guide us in every step we take, and enlighten our minds in every decision that we make. For this we pray. Amen.
Anybody for public testimony? Public hearings? All right, under city manager's report, we have the city engineer report. Ruben Alfaro is present. Oh, apologize. Skip the proclamation. Proclamation proclaiming June 2024 as Alzheimer's Brain Awareness Month.
Whereas Alzheimer's disease, a progressive,
Wait,
the what?
are they coming up or no?
The what? Oh, somebody
No.
coming up?
No
No,
one's coming
no.
up?
There's nobody here?
Okay, so we want to
Wait.
wait for him? Yeah, that's why I skipped it.
Of course.
All
Public
right.
testimony?
Now, under city engineer's report, we have Ruben Alfaro here. If you guys have any questions. City events of interest.
Good afternoon, Commission. Yuri Gonzalez, Public Information Officer for the record. A few recaps of events that just recently happened here at the City of Pharr. So the first one is the Memorial Day ceremony. Let's take a look.
Memorial Day is a day of reflection. It is an occasion of grief and also celebration which commemorates and recounts the courageousness of military service.
Ready! Hey! Fire! Ready! Hey! Fire! Ready! Hey! Fire!
To honor the men and women that sacrificed everything so that we can enjoy our many, many freedoms. We owe a debt that can never be repaid. But just know that we will never forget your loved ones, and we will never forget you.
Our next video is a sustainability fair. This was a collaboration with PSJ ISD. This happened last week at our Pharr EMS headquarters.
Today here, it's the first annual all-around elementary sustainability fair. What the kids are doing here, it's everywhere from pre-K to 5th grade. So everybody's doing project-based, but they're using sustainability. We are the only school district right now where every single elementary from pre-K up has embedded sustainability into it.
I really think that sustainability opens the opportunities for students to have hands-on learning and also to partner with community leaders and also to bring in new initiatives to the campus. Students are really excited about these opportunities and not only reading about them in books, but actually being able to experience some of this on their own.
We all have an ethical responsibility to work together to protect our environment and preserve it for future generations. So to see that these children are already talking about it at such a young age, I commend their parents and I also commend the educators for talking about sustainability. And here at the City of Pharr, we're very excited to continue partnerships with PSG-ISD that will lend itself to help protect our environment.
Presenting beach cleanup, we chose this topic because we actually go to the beach every single summer and we've been realizing how much trash that has been on the beach.
And we also want to help all our marine animals such as dolphins, turtles, and fish. And we hope by 2025 we see an improvement on our beach and our ocean.
That was awesome. Once again, that was the event that happened last Thursday, the Sustainability Fair, in collaboration with PSJ ISD. Our next video is a joint press conference where the City of Pharr was able to join and participate. The slide and the subject matter that we took on, or our approach, was communication channels during hurricane season, and if there was a hurricane that hits our region and our county. The City of Pharr was invited to be part of a joint press conference with the City of Edinburgh on hurricane preparedness. And I think every city that was invited covered critical information, not only for Pharr residents, but this is information that's critical for the entire county.
We want to make sure, number one, that we're sending out a unified message. Number two, we want to make sure that we pull all of our resources so that everyone in the community, not just City of Pharr, but everyone in the region understands how public safety is going to approach hurricanes and what preparedness needs to be done for that.
It's very imperative that the communications department works close with first responders, police department, fire department, to gather the information that is in need for any emergency that might be occurring during the hurricane. What is exactly the need of the citizens to provide? Maybe they might need to be extricated from their home or removed, that they need help, assistance that they cannot move or get out of their home, and we can provide a means of transportation.
Plenty of resources within the City of Pharr. One of the first things you could do to reach out if you don't know is reach out to our Public Safety Communications Department. If you don't reach out to them, you can reach out to the City Hall. Ask for our Emergency Management Division, Police Department, Fire Department, EMS. They all have knowledge in emergency management. They'll be able to get you to the right people.
Again, this was a joint press conference that the City of Edinburgh was spearheading. And as you know, it's hurricane season. We are expecting a busy hurricane season. So many cities across Hidalgo County are hosting their different events. The event that you see on our screen is the one that the City of Pharr is spearheading. Very similar, but ours is actually a panel. We're going to have panelists, question and answers on how to be prepared, in case we were hit by a hurricane. We're going to have animal care services. We're going to have public safety communications, fire, code, and this event is actually happening this Wednesday at Pharr 1. This is happening from 10 to noon. People are invited to come out, and our business community is also invited to come out. I believe we already have 30 people that have confirmed to be here this Wednesday for this hurricane preparedness workshop. Okay, so moving on to the next one, graduation photos. It's a busy graduation season, as we know, and many students want their cap and gown pictures. So through the Pharr Memorial Library, we're having this initiative where they can stop by and they'll get 2 pictures for free. So we've already booked, we've already assisted them on Thursday, June 6th. So the next date will be Thursday, June 20th, and we still have enough, slots available so students can come out and get their pictures. Help alleviate some of those expenses for parents. Our next event is Night Under the Stars. We had a very successful Night Under the Stars Mother's Day edition. This is children's edition. So this is taking a different shift just to give different, demographics and audiences in our community a chance to come out. And as you know, the last one was at Pharr 1. This is actually happening at the amphitheater right here next to the hub. So right next to City Hall. We're moving them around. This is going to be happening June 7th, which is this Friday. We really encourage families to come out. It's going to be great. If you were part of the Mother's Day one, you know that it was a very successful event, so we expect to see those same families come back. Our next flyer is a Splash-A-Palooza. This has been a tradition for many years with the City of Pharr, and this is to kick off or open the Pharr Aquatic Center. It's summer, it's hot, and many kids are, home, so the grand opening will be happening this Monday starting at noon. So from noon to 6, Sergio Alanis is here. If there's any questions regarding on how he's preparing or, what he's going to have for this grand opening on Monday. Any questions for Sergio? No? Okay, and the last one is a blog party. This is spearheaded under code compliance. We have these every month where there's an area that gets selected through code compliance, and we go out there with different departments to really educate people in our community on what every department does. We usually have music, we have food, we have games, activities, and these are free. So this will be happening from 5 to 7 on June 20th, and we have the location right there. Citrus Bay Owners Association, that's a location where our code compliance team will be. This concludes the city manager's report, events of interest. Thank you.
Thank you. Mayor Commission, I also want to take a minute to recognize the following directors who recently attended the TML Leadership Academy course in Round Rock, and it was a 4-day course on 2 separate months, and they completed it. So Veronica Ramirez, Sergio Alanis, Ruben Rosales, Chief Juan Gonzalez, Luis Marin, and Adolfo Garcia. So congratulations, guys, for your hard work. We also have Melanie Cano, Kenneth, and Adolfo are also in Austin today. They're graduating with their certified public managers, so when they come back, we'll announce it at the next city commission meeting formally. So congratulations to them. All right. Yes. Next, item 6, consent agenda. All items listed under consent agenda are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the governing body and will be enacted by one motion.
So moved.
I have a question on one of the items,
Okay.
if I may.
Yes, Coach Commissioner.
We have item 6B, consider an action if authorizing CMI to advertise for request for proposal for external auditing services. What's that about?
That's regarding our auditors. We are requesting proposals. As you know, our last audit was completed. We felt it wasn't done in a timely fashion, so we're going out for qualifications for new services.
Okay. And the other one is on 60, consider an action for authorizing CMI to advertise for statement of qualification for design build for the golf course clubhouse. What exactly is the scope of work for this clubhouse? 60?
6D, we're doing a design build, and that's going to be for the upgrades that we've been talking about for the clubhouse. And Ruben's here to answer any questions on that project.
Actually, he could answer it. He's head of the.
Wow.
Commissioner Medina.
Commissioner Medina.
Can you shed light on this?
Yes. I know, and the reason why I'm asking is because for years, we've been trying to get an architect to design it, and an architect did a design, and then we got trying to hire another architect to redesign it. Then we had some structural engineers looking into it, and now we're doing a design build. So I'm just a little bit confused. Are we gonna have something else after this, or? Mr. Medina?
Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't consultant on this thing, so I can't really elaborate on it. I know we've been talking about doing some renovations on the golf course for a long time, but I wasn't aware that we were going to do a
Ruben,
design.
can you?
Yeah, so we got, you want me to go? Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners. Ruben Alfaro, City Engineer for the record. Previously, we had done a mold assessment and an asbestos assessment on the building. So we got the results. We did a structural assessment as well to make sure that the building was sound for the renovation. So right now, we're going out for RFQs so we can get different teams propose to us their approach to do the renovation for this building, and then based on the qualifications and the proposals, we'll decide which one is the best for this project, and then we'll move on from there.
Is that going to be taken to the board?
Yes, yes.
Because he has no idea about what's
Well,
going
this is
on,
just
so-
to advertise for the RFQs. After we get the RFQs and everything, we'll take it to the board again for approval.
Yep. What Commissioner's saying is that, I mean, if I'm misunderstanding, is that this is, I'm sure it's going to be a fruitful endeavor. That's no problem. Your commissioner in charge of the golf.
Okay.
Just wasn't aware of you going out for this specific project. There's nothing wrong with the RFP or wanting to get different bids. There's nothing wrong with it, or different designs. But every commissioner is in charge of something like, there's a bridge, right? So it's just, you didn't have communication before this is done. That's why you have a commissioner to help out, so there'll be communication to us.
Okay.
So we know what's happening.
Will
But
do.
I think that's what I'm understanding from.
Yeah, and again, do we have a budget for it? I know, and again, the only reason I'm asking is because, you know, he loves the golf course. So
Yeah.
we've been trying to remodel what he's been wanting for the golf course, and I just want for this to be another item that we're not gonna do.
It's a $2 million budget, Commish, and we, you know, if there was any miscommunication, that's on me, not on staff. So I take full responsibility for that.
All right, $2 million, wow. All right, that's it, that's all the question I had. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ruben.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Commissioner.
Any
Thanks,
other
Mayor.
question, concern on this topic?
No, boss.
Okay.
I'm good.
Otherwise, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Thank you.
All right, regular agenda item 7A, consideration and action, if any, on amending ordinance number 0-2017-7 relating to the provision of record services, first reading.
Okay.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7B, consideration and action, if any, on resolution to deny the rate change application proposed by AEP Texas.
Okay.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7C, consideration and action, if any, on resolution designating city clerk's office for receipt of requests for information.
Motion to approve.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7D, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing and reappointing 5 members to the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. Staff recommends new members, Carlos Alanis and Jose Quintanilla, and reappointment of Ben Cantu II, Mario Guajardo, and Bobby Carrillo Jr.
Okay.
Motion to approve.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7E, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing, reappointing 1 member to Keep Pharr Beautiful Committee. Staff recommends Jessica Trevino.
Second.
I have a question.
Any
about that.
discussion? Yes, sir. Which item?
Why is it that we're replacing a member when she's not requesting to be removed?
It's my understanding that the member was on several occasions, they were not able to make quorum because the member was not present at meetings. So that
Sergio,
was the reason.
is that the case,
Where's-
Sergio?
Oh,
Okay,
attendance. All right.
okay.
Thank you. Any other questions? I was all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Now, in accordance with section 551.071 through 551.087 of the Texas Government Code, the Pharr Board of Commissioners hereby gives notice that it is convening to executive session to discuss items listed in the public portion of the remaining agenda. And the time is now 4:19. Yeah, we're back in open session. Time is 4:44. Thank you.
All right, item 7F, consideration and action, if any, on resolution appointing, reappointing 5 members to the Pharr Memorial Library Board.
So moved.
At this time, we have 3. Staff recommends Olga Cardosa, Rosana Gutierrez, and Cristina Espinosa.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 8A, contracts and agreements. Consideration and action, if any, on change order number 1 in the amount of $8,710 for the purchase of a pumper tanker for the fire department from DACO Fire Equipment utilizing by board cooperative purchasing contract.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 8B, consideration and action, if any, on amendment number 6 in the amount of $9,000 with Half Associates from McAllen, Texas for the donations acceptance program fiscal year 2016.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
How many change orders have we done on the design team up to this point? 6. Ruben?
This is Amendment 5, and this is because we had to rebid the project because the bid was significantly high, so they have to support us during the bidding process.
So how much, the question was, how much money have we paid? Just like $9,000, how much more have we paid? What's the total amount that we paid on design fees for this project?
For Half Associates?
Since
I don't-
not the original cost of the design, but the change orders that we've done to this point.
Yeah, I don't have that number right now, but I can get it for you.
All right, thank
Okay.
you.
Anything else? Any other
No.
questions? No? Okay.
Second the motion.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 8C, consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to negotiate and enter into a professional engineering service agreement with TriMat Consultants from Pharr, Texas for lift station number 23 relocation.
I have a question on this.
Okay?
Ruben,
Yes, sir.
I know we do have a pool of engineers,
Mhm.
and the question, how do we come about using TriMat for this project?
So TriMat was doing a feasibility study for this area. because the developer that was interested in this area hired them. So TriMet is aware of what needs to be done in this area. So since they're in their pool, that's why we decided to go with them and get a proposal from them.
Do we practice? And I don't know if you practice here or not for this. I would like for you to practice. We have a pool of engineers, so you can go and ask and interview and question prior to you consider and put in the agenda or awarding a project. It's just due diligence that should be practiced, and it goes to all the departments, not just because a company is in the pool means you should hire them. I think you should do your due diligence and interview and ask questions regarding who you're gonna do that. I would love for your answer to have been that you selected, you talked to several people, and these were the best for the city of Pharr.
So as part of the RFQ to get in the pool, they get interviewed and they get to submit all their qualifications to us. And that's how we.
Thank you, Ruben.
Who's the developer?
Right now, there's no developer.
No. Who was the original developer? You said developer used.
I don't have the name of them.
¿Qué era el proyecto? Do you remember what the
It was a
process
subdivision on that corner.
On the
It was
corner?
Santori Plaza, I think the name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? No?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any further discussion? Otherwise, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Now we have a proclamation.
We have under,
Real
we're
visitor?
going to go back to item 2A, proclamation proclaiming June 2024 as Alzheimer's Brain Awareness Month.
Where's the proclamation?
Good afternoon.
Okay.
Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks for moving things around for me. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course.
So yes, we are seeking a proclamation from the city of Pharr. We are very appreciative for all the collaborative work that we've had in recent months. But June of any other month, we declare to this month as Alzheimer's Brain Awareness Month. Some of the things that we can do to really help ourselves kind of prevent or kind of stave off some of the cognitive decline is to build healthy habits, whether we want to stop smoking, we want to exercise more, and things like that. Know the signs. You know your body's better than anybody. You know when something is off. Go to the doctor, seek the proper diagnosis. Get checked on a timely manner. Join the fight. Join us for a walk, which is going to happen at Pharr 1 on October the 19th. And of course, go purple. So we seek a proclamation to really declare June as Alzheimer's Brain Awareness Month.
Is this a national event,
Yes.
awareness? Okay.
It is. It is a national event, and we're hoping that we can have you all dress in purple and take a picture later in the month before June 21st.
All right.
And then we can share it with the rest of the nation to let them know how much you're supporting the cause.
Great. Look
Yes.
forward to seeing Commissioner Medina in purple. That'll work.
Purple is the color.
Be like Barney.
Not quite that purple.
It's all good.
Yeah, we'll be born.
Commissioner.
Whereas Alzheimer's disease, a progressive neurodegenerative brain disorder, tragically robs individuals of their memories and leads to progressive mental and physical impairments. And whereas an estimated 7 million people in the United States are living with Alzheimer's, including 459,300 in Texas. And where Alzheimer's disease is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States and the 5th leading cause among the elderly. And whereas according to the Alzheimer's Association Facts and Figures report, the direct cost of caring for those with Alzheimer's to American society is valued at $347 billion, and more than 11 million caregivers provide 18 billion hours of unpaid care to those with Alzheimer's or other dementia. And in Texas, nearly 1.1 million family members and friends care for people with Alzheimer's and other dementia, providing 1.8 billion hours of unpaid care, with the annual value of this caregiving totaling 25.8 billion. And whereas the city of Pharr recognized the efforts of the Alzheimer's Association to raise funds and promote awareness to fight Alzheimer's and other dementia, thereby improving the quality of human life for those living with Alzheimer's disease and their caregivers. And whereas the city of Pharr urges all residents to continue to provide and enhance care to individuals living with Alzheimer's and other dementia, and to support programs to help all those affected by Alzheimer's and other dementia. Now therefore, I, Bobby Carrillo, representing Ambrosio Hernandez, Mayor, City of Pharr, Texas, by virtue of the authority invested in me and on behalf of the City Commission, do hereby proclaim the month of June 2024 as Alzheimer's Brain Awareness Month.
All right. Let's see, you want to bring a, yep. Yes. That's all right. Yeah.
That's good. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. One more. 1, 2, and 3. You're good. Thank you. Appreciate everything.
We'll work with your future projects.
Likewise. Thank you.
Yep, that's it.
All right. That was our last item, correct?
That was it. Motion adjourned.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're passed. We are adjourned at 4:52. Thank you, everybody.